Hello Aries, welcome to another love reading, and we're going to be looking at what can you expect regarding love, what do you need to know about the energies between you and this person, and where is it all headed in the near future. As always, keep in mind that these readings are meant to be general, so they cannot and will not resonate with every Aries watching 100%. So take what resonates for you, what applies to you. All right, let's jump right in. For Aries, Spirit, Angels, Guides, Messages, Please, Guidance. For Aries, what messages do you have for Aries regarding love, Spirit? What does Aries need to know regarding the energies in love 2022? What do we need to know? What do we need to know, Spirit? Okay, let's see what we have. What can you expect in love? We have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles has been coming out a lot for different signs. Judgment, okay. And the Moon, Pisces energy. Okay. On your side, I have the Eight of Cups and the Hangman. And on their side, we have the Eight of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Well, Aries, right away, I could tell you, I think this is going to be one of those readings where your person is wanting to reunite, talk, come back. I have a sense that this is someone that's out in the cold right now that might be wanting to come back in. Because Judgment is here, Six of Pentacles is here, and Judgment is about resurrection, revival, awakenings, realizations about the past. So when I see Six of Pentacles with Judgment, I right away think of someone that has realized or has become awakened, looking back at the past, and they're wanting to do something about that. Typically, someone would want to balance something out that needs to be balanced out. So there's some sort of issue, if that makes sense. All right, let me put down the future energies here. We'll flip these over when it's time to see what that's all about. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck at the Four of Swords. So a card about reflection, healing, rest. After the Three of Swords is the Four of Swords. So it's someone that is reflecting on what's happened and healing from what's happened. I feel like this is going to be a reading about someone wanting to reconcile, but we'll see. We'll see what else comes out. I get some insight on this energy between Aries and this other person, Spirit. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for Aries? What do we need to know, Spirit, about the energies for Aries and love? And closed off, guarded, defensive, resistant. Being closed off may blind you to the truth and block new opportunities. So one of you is probably closed off, not speaking, not communicating, doing your own thing, guarded energy. Okay, what else do we need to know? This could also be both of you. And Aries, you have the Eight of Cups on your side here. Of course, your energy is on the left, your person's energy is on the right. You could flip it if it resonates more, but for the simplicity of the reading, I'm going to say this is your energy. So Eight of Cups is about a departure. So I feel like you are still thinking about, with the Hangman, a departure. I feel like you're thinking about something that happened in the past. And I think your person's also thinking about that. And there's with the Moon here, there's a lack of clarity. There are things hidden, things unsaid that have not been addressed, that have not come to light. So let me get one more, please. Spirit, what do we need to know about the energies for Aries and this other person? True love. The connection between you is genuine and true. Beautiful energy. Yeah, there's a connection here that's important. And I think for this type of reading, and again, Aries, I've been getting this message for a lot of different signs, which tells me that this is probably happening astrologically. Something's happening where there are possible reconnections and just people kind of waking up to realizations from the past and all this other stuff. But I think for this type of energy that I'm seeing here, a genuine connection has to be Like it has to exist, because otherwise why would someone want to go back to it, right? Why would someone still be thinking about it? There has to be a strong connection here. Maybe even a soulmate type of connection. Let's get some more. I'm just going to get a romance angel. Can we get some more insight, please, for Aries? What do we need to know about the energies for Aries and this other person? What do we need to know? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This could be that you're not expecting this person to return, or perhaps you thought that this connection was truly over. Perhaps you need to keep an open mind if they're coming back to apologize as well, because maybe things are not as it seems, like at face value. Maybe there's more to this than you might know or realize. Bottom of the deck, we have past life relationship. You've known each other before. Yeah, I do sense that there's a history here between you and this person. So let's get into clarifying. What deck do I want to use? I think I'm going to use this one. So let's get some clarity on these energies. So can we get some clarities, please, for Aries at this time? What does Aries need to know? Let's start with the Six of Pentacles. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Five of Wands. Yeah, because there's been a conflict, an issue, an argument. Something happened between you that someone else, or maybe both of you, want to make right. What else is going on with the Six of Pentacles? What else do we need to know? Eight of Swords. Fear, stuck energy, overthinking. I feel like whatever, this Eight of Swords, I'm picking up more like someone's still thinking about something, rather than just this being a card about like fear. I feel like someone's still thinking about a situation. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is mainly an energy about holding on to something. Holding on to something that you value. This could also be interpreted as holding back. But I feel like with the Eight of Swords, the Five of Wands, and then the Six of Pentacles, I feel like someone is still thinking about a problem that was an issue like in the past. Tell me about Judgment. Tell me about Judgment, Spirit. Why is Judgment? The Knight of Swords. Oh yeah, there's a truth that someone's realizing here. It could be even a truth that they're going to communicate to someone about. Tell me about Judgment. Why is Judgment here? The Nine of Cups. Well, the Nine of Cups is all about wish, emotional. It's really about emotional satisfaction, the Nine of Cups. You're proud, you're satisfied, you're happy with your success, the results of something. You're doing well with the Nine of Cups. There's emotional fulfillment. I'm getting a weird message here. Yeah. What's at the bottom? Ten of Wands. Yes, there's something more here I'm missing. It's just not in the cards, but I'm picking it up because I'm not getting... It's almost like this Knight of Swords, this Nine of Cups could be someone's desire, someone's wish. They might desire to talk about whatever happened in the past. But there's more to this. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Justice. Libra energy. Yeah, I think that this is someone's wish or desire is to balance things out, make things right. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. The Devil, Capricorn energy. Restrictions, and then there's the Lovers, Gemini energy at the bottom of the deck. Attachments, unhealthy attachments typically with the Devil. The Lovers is about that connection, that special connection. I think that someone made a mistake in the past that they obviously are regretting now. But what I'm picking up here with this Nine of Cups, it's weird energy. It's almost like this person, they might have something on their conscience, honestly, and they cannot move forward until they clear this conscience. Now, if they happen to have something more with you on top of that, it would be a bonus. But that's not the main goal. Does that make sense? Okay, let's keep going because I don't want to get stuck here. I feel like I could get easily stuck here if I keep clarifying. But interesting that these major arcana started coming out as soon as I clarify that Nine of Cups. Okay, we will return to that if we need to. Tell me about the Moon. The Magician. Okay. Tell me about the Moon. Why is the Moon here, Spirit? The Chariot? What is going on? Cancer energy? Okay. Tell me about the Moon. When I see all of these energies, I instantly think of someone manifesting, making moves behind the scenes, like in secret. Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's some action here. And then the Nine of Swords. Sleepless nights. Yeah, it's okay. I feel whoever this is, they can't sleep, they can't rest, they can't relax because this is on their mind. I feel like someone has kept something to themselves with the Moon. And there's action also that is very important here. These three cards, Knight of Wands, the Chariot, the Magician, these are action cards. This is someone making things happen. But I feel like for this reading, Aries, the important factor here is the motivator. What's motivating someone to do this? Well, number one, my question is, why is someone doing things behind the scenes? That's number one. And number two, the motivator for a lot of you here, well, actually, I shouldn't say a lot of you, but for the person that this energy is about, the motivator is a guilty conscience. So those are two kind of energies that I'm picking up so far. The Nine of Swords could also be a card about remorse. So I find this to be very fascinating. So let's get some energies down for both of you. Tell me about Aries and this other person, Spirit. What do we need to know about Aries and this other person? Tell me about Aries. Tell me about the energies that Aries is bringing to this connection. Courtship, interesting. So courtship is all about new relationships, new connections, beginning a courtship. There's interest, there's romantic interest, there's this energy of beginning something new, a new connection. Okay. Maybe you're wondering if you would be able to start over with this person. Maybe this person will approach you with this intention of starting things over now that you have cleared the air, cleared up a misunderstanding, whatever. Okay, let's see. What else do we need to know? Tell me about the person that Aries is dealing with. What do we need to know about this person that Aries has or will be dealing with? Okay, I got two. Mature man, wealthy man. Oh, right away I'm thinking King of Pentacles, Emperor energy. Bottom of the deck is Journey. Okay, this person's coming in. They're coming in, Aries. This person, the Chariot is here, the Knight of Wands is here, Knight of Swords is here. I feel like this person's just gonna like show up. The Eight of Wands is on their end, you know, action, communication. Okay, let's get some energies, some clarifiers for you and this person. Help me clarify these energies, please, for Aries. Tell me about the Eight of Cups and the Hangman. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Why is the Eight of Cups here with the Hangman? The Ten of Wands. Tell me about the Eight of Cups and the Hangman. The Queen of Cups. Well, Aries, I could tell you the Aries I'm speaking to, the Aries that this reading is for. You're still held up on this person. You still think about this person. And deep down, I feel a lot of you still love this person. And I feel like a lot of you have been carrying this with you since whatever happened between you. You're not together with this person because there's this closed off energy here. There's obviously some sort of obstacle or conflict with the Five of Wands that exists that needs to be addressed. Tell me about the Eight of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Let me move these up. Tell me about the Eight of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. The Page of Wands. Yeah, this person wants to take action. Tell me about the Eight of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. They're motivated. King of Cups. Okay, so you're marrying each other. The feelings are mutual, Aries. I get one more for the Eight of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. The Emperor. Yeah, the Emperor. That's the energy I was picking up here. King of Pentacles or Emperor energy. Aries, there you are. Aries energy with the Emperor. So all this is telling me is your person's motivated to do something about whatever's going on here. I honestly feel like your person has maybe tried to ignore this. Maybe they've tried to ignore, you know, the feelings that they have, or maybe they made a mistake in the past. Maybe there was an interference. Maybe something separated you both. And this person was able to suppress these feelings because they had something else to keep their mind off of what happened with you. But something has shifted for this person because they can no longer ignore what the hell is happening here. Like, I really feel this is someone that feels like I'm picturing someone with like ants in their pants, you know, like they're itchy to get something done because they cannot, their conscience won't let them rest, or they cannot relax. Okay, I feel like I could keep clarifying here. Maybe I'll have to extend this because I feel like I want to jump more into this action they want to take. Now, I think they're going to come forward with perhaps a message. Knight of Swords is here. The Chariot is here. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands is here. The Emperor takes charge. The Emperor brings things into balance. The Emperor is the one that you want to be when you want to address a problem. So I feel like I can get a little bit more insight there on, you know, what the heck is your person really thinking about doing? And if they are communicating, what are they planning to say? Actually, let me get a secret moon to see. What else do we need to know, Spirit, about this person's thoughts, feelings, intentions? This person that Aries is dealing with, what do we need to know? What do we need to know about their energies? I'm afraid. Okay. What do we need to know about this person's energies towards Aries? I need more time. Because they're afraid? I feel like this person, they need more time because something's not... They're not ready to face you, or they're not ready to address things in the way they want to address them. So for example, this person probably doesn't need time to talk to you, Aries. But if they want to start something with you, like if they want that conversation to lead to something more like committed, or, you know, like move your connection to like this courtship energy, maybe they can't give to that right now. Can I get one more? One more energy for Aries, and then we'll look at this near future outcome. What else do we need to know about this individual and their energies towards Aries? Destiny will help us find each other. Yeah, they want to reconnect. This person, Aries, I'm telling you, there's the bottom of the deck. There's so much I wish I could do over again. Yes. I feel like this person, they don't just want to talk. I think if someone were to ask them, they'll be like, no, I just want to make things right. I just want to clear the air with Aries, right? But I don't really, I'm not thinking about beyond that. And that's a lie. Okay, let's look at what's the near future outcome. King of Pentacles, exactly. The Chariot again. And the Six of Wands. Yeah, this person's coming forward, Aries. I mean, they're coming in with the Chariot. What do they want here, Spirit? Can I get some insight, please? Success is what they're thinking about. Six of Wands. That's reminding me of that Nine of Cups. It's not just about emotional satisfaction. It's not just about feeling good that things are resolved. This person wants more than that. Maybe you want more than that, Aries. Let me know in the comments. You know, if this person were to come forward, would you want to begin again a connection, or would you just be okay with clearing up the misunderstandings, you know, forgiving and moving on? Tell me about the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here? Why is the Chariot here? Ten of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is, there's some, I mean, they're thinking about the future. Success, stability, long-term commitments. Tell me about the Chariot. The Chariot is about being on the path to success. The Chariot would definitely lead someone to the Ten of Pentacles. Get some insight, please. Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they're willing to take their time to get there, though. I feel like this person, they just want to begin. It's almost like they're thinking, well, let's just begin this road, or let's just start this path together, this journey together, and we'll make it to the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the World. Let's just start over. And then everything else will work itself out. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this person, timing is very important for this person. Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. The King of Pentacles takes their time. They don't rush. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Page of Swords. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this... Judgment. Yeah, Judgment and the Knight of Swords. Judgment and the Page of Swords. There's a truth that I feel will start all of this over. So whatever conversation this Knight of Swords, Page of Swords is about, it's going to start you on a path, or it has the potential for beginning like a journey in love or a journey in courtship, whatever. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles, exactly. There's like an opportunity here to start. I'm going to take this to the extended because I feel like there's a lot going on here that I need to like get some more details about. I definitely want to look at the Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, what this conversation is about with the Judgment cards that showed up. Because here I feel like your person could say, well, you know, I've realized something about our connection, or I have realized that I want to start over. I feel like it could go either way. It could be both, right? I want to get insight there. And then I also want to look at the action this person wants to take. I think it's communication, but I feel like there's more here because, I mean, if someone just wants to take action to just talk to you, then the Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, maybe even the Page of Wands is sufficient. But why the Chariot showing up twice? Why the Magician? Why the Knight of Wands? Why the Eight of Wands? Like, I'm finding it kind of excessive, especially here we have the Wheel of Fortune too. So the World showed up as the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Pentacles showed up as the bottom of the deck. The Ten of Pentacles is here. This person has a clear goal in mind. It could even be marriage, honestly. Like, it's not enough for them to just talk to you. They need to get something else, or they need to propose something else. So I want to look at that as well. And then I'm going to probably pick up a couple more oracles for them to figure out, you know, what they need more time about, because I'm curious about that. I feel like this person, it's you know, if it was just about communication, they would have done this like recently in the past or very soon, because that would just be like a message you send. No real action involved past that. So I feel like this person, because they have a plan, a goal in mind, it's going to take them more time. Like that analogy that I gave you, you know, if this person wants to start a relationship with you, maybe they can't do that right now. Maybe they need more time to get their affairs in order. So if you're interested in that extended, then check out the description box. It's linked there. Otherwise, I'll leave this here, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you. And I'll see you all in another video very soon. Take care.